get the bigger space, that I'll break that stuff out.
Yeah. We expand.
Yeah.
Right.
So tonight on Alltangent, Rob's brought a buddy with him.
This is Shawn.
His name
Sean's
is.
my
How do you say your last name?
Depugh.
Ooh, like Pepe.
That's new. I've never heard that before.
I have that in my phone. He's Depugh. It's like not how it's spelled, traditionally, but it's Depugh. P-E-W.
Yeah, so we're pulling back, the swinging doors and finding out what goes on in the back of house of kitchens. A lot of us go to restaurants, but not a lot of us have ever worked in restaurants, either front of house or back of house. These two fine gentlemen work back of house, so it's pretty badass. Shawn, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me, I suppose.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean,
it's going to be fun.
Let's be pretty clear that you guys invited me, so
yeah,
I take zero responsibility.
I did not hold a gun to his head to be here, but I offered it up, and he said, "Why not?" So
he said there would be beer. So
yeah, beer and good times, and
we're gonna have conversation.
And good conversation.
We're gonna have some laughs.
So, but also Justin has worked in back of the house as well.
Front of house, back of house, side of house.
Yeah, man. You had
outhouse.
Your family, right?
Yeah. So my dad was an executive chef when we were living in LA, and he and my mom and a bunch of their friends owned like a B&B in like the Sierra Nevada. So every summer we'd go up and like I worked dishes. Everybody starts with dishes.
Yeah.
We're all fucking busters. And then it was like, and then I was washing lettuce. And then next was the fries. No, it was like, I went from doing dishes. And then I was, I'm going to use this tool, this word very loosely because I was a sous chef after salad. Yeah. But essentially it just meant I did a shit ton of prep work. I was butterflying shrimp. I was there 3 hours before the kitchen opened.
That's not a sous chef.
Butterflying shrimp. Yeah, prep cook, right?
But yeah.
And then when my dad was cooking, I was like apps and like all the small things, anything on skill. And one time my dad, his pans were so, he had them for fucking years that the grips on them had essentially worn off, and so he was so used to using a towel to grab them. And one time I just grabbed one of those pans, and they were like stainless steel pans.
Oh yeah.
And dude, it had melted into my hand. That when I opened my hand,
you have the little mark on your hand.
Peeled off my hand.
Yeah.
Now it wasn't dramatic slow peel, but like there was a big old strip
just missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you obviously weren't using it.
So anyways, I have a little bit of experience, but not nearly as much as you guys.
No, it's we've run the gamut.
Yeah,
as far as
so what is a soup chef? Like you guys just heat up
chef, you motherfucker.
No, but
Kurt calls me that all the time
soup.
at work. He's like, soup chef. You're a stoop chef. Like you're the stepping stool to the.
Yeah.
That gonna be a problem?
Charlie? No, she'll be fine. I just wanted to take off her collar. You think you can take off her collar so it doesn't jingle? This is Charlie. I brought her today. I brought her the other day. She did better the other day, but there was only one other person in here.
Are you trying to be like Joe Rogan and bring your golden into the studio?
Oh, I didn't know. Does he do that?
He does that with his golden is Marshall.
I just want to be me, man. All right, no, but seriously, for those that are listening and that don't know what a soup chef is, what is a soup chef?
Up.
What is a sous chef? Like, break it down for me. So on your LinkedIn, and I did try to look you up a little bit, okay? And I had a couple of funny things to bring up because your profile picture is from 2013. Did you notice that?
I did know
you did that. That's intentional. Okay. So are you hiding from the government? It's like were you in like WITSEC or something?
It just turned into one of those things where LinkedIn became kind of obsolete for me because I've been doing this for so long.
MySpace.
Yeah, it's like MySpace
of business industry.
So I get a lot of requests for like, hey, can I, befriend you on LinkedIn or whatever the fucking term is with that. I don't even look at the thing. Like my wife does all the upkeep on that.
Sure.
It's like, it's time to update your LinkedIn. Like, okay, sure, fine, whatever. I don't know a single person that's ever moved forward, at least not in our industry, via LinkedIn.
Yeah, no, I have the same thing. I don't upkeep. Like I think my title is culinary wizard on Facebook and LinkedIn. So it's like it makes you sound good. But
it does. I think that to your point, though, I think that LinkedIn, if you were trying to get into the corporate side of like restaurants and things like that, I could see why, like the biz admin side of restaurant. But
definitely more of an international thing for sure. If you're looking to swap resorts or industries within the industry, abroad, overseas, whatever the case is, that's definitely going to be probably a benefit to you.
Right.
But, just picking up your go-to job, your JOB from, one site to another up the road or whatnot.
Yeah.
It's more or less wholly unnecessary. Once you've been in this game long enough, and you've been in one specific site long enough, you start meeting people. I mean,
Yeah, that's how you connect. It's not online anymore. I mean, it should be online. Like, you should be able. But that's why I brought you in. It's because you're a person that I just know, and I want to bring more people like that, like him, into, this kind of space to talk about, what's going on. And I think that it's more personal. It's a personal thing. It's not like a digital thing anymore.
Yeah.
Or it shouldn't be. At least in our industry.
I think the type of work you do is tangible. You have to see it, smell it, taste it. I mean, I can look at a resume and see, oh shit, you worked at like this 5-star restaurant, or this badass fucking resort, or this hotel, or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think that like people want to see, can you, how much volume you can handle, what type of food I imagine matters. Like, is it a Denny's, or is it like some fucking upscale shit? So like, but for, again, going back to those who don't know what a sous chef is, what is a sous chef? SOUS chef.
Yeah.
Yes, Robbie. Please explain to us.
Well, I haven't been a sous chef as long as Shawn has, and he obviously has more experience than I do in this game. But it's the step down. You're pretty much running everything. You run your own kitchen, which is great. I run the kitchen that I'm in, but I also have someone in there like stepping on toes and, pointing out X, Y, and Z about what you're doing and what you're not doing right.
And is that an executive chef?
The executive chef, or the chef de cuisine, which is like Mike, right?
Right. Wait, go back. What's that called?
Chef de cuisine, executive sous chef.
Which is chef of cuisine?
Yes.
Okay.
For lack of better explanation.
Right. De is of. Cuisine means cuisine. But it's just...
just for those that don't know what "duh" means.
This is for you guys. So you're running the show, so you're not supposed to cook, sort of, right?
Well, I mean, obviously, you do anything that needs to get done. For the most part, the sous chef is technically the heavy lifter.
Yeah,
he's the one, like, for real, boots on the ground. If everybody else who's basically in the kitchen operates under that individual. So that individual has any issues,
the fallback guy
steps up towards, i.e. the chef, the corporate chef, the executive chef, whatever you want to call him.
Sure.
And gets, insight, or gets told, hey, you're fucking this up. You need to do better.
Exactly. Like, you're yelling at people for not doing their job right because they didn't learn the right way. And it's not that you didn't train them the right way, but the people that you trained to train them are not doing their fucking job. So, right. I mean, I think it falls back to, you're the guy that has to pick everything up.
Right. If you are the one responsible.
If everything falls apart, it's on your fucking shoulders. Like, you should be training these people. You should be knowing how everything is supposed to be run, and everybody else should fall in line.
Right.
To a point. Also...
we're all just winging it, man.
Yeah, we're all just winging it. Just like with this podcast, like Velarde Digital. You're just winging it.
Sure.
We're just winging it.
Well, but to be fair, we do have 5 years of experience.
I know we have history in this, which has not been public. Right.
No, but but public or private.
Right.
Look, if you've been jerking your own dick for 5 years and then you started doing it on camera, you still have 5 years.
You still have 5 years.
Dick. That's all I'm saying. Right.
That's still on LinkedIn. Is that on LinkedIn too?
Sean gets it. Sean gets it.
I mean, it's pretty obvious too that you two jokers have got a long history of talking shit together anyway.
1,000.
Sure.
Be it not on camera and not a mic.
20. Yeah.
It feels like 25 years.
It's 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Like, I met Justin when I was a senior in high school. So, but going back to the sous chef thing, like, you're
second in command.
You're maintaining everything. Like, the top brass depend on you to do what you do. Like, I had my raise, my annual review.
Right.
Todd.
Again, congratulations on that.
Oh yeah. Thank you. It was a good one. Won't spit out numbers on that, but
no, you don't need the numbers. So let me ask you real quick. In the restaurant, is it the same as other reviews in corporate America, which was where I come from, which is like positive, coach up?
No,
coach up, or was it all positives, or was it all, hey man,
there's negative,
we're gonna give you this.
There's negative in there all the time,
sure,
because they have to put that in there.
You always got to put something that you need to work on, gear towards your next step, whatever it might be.
Mine was delegating, and like when I got this position, one of the things that they were concerned about is that I'm too nice. you're too friendly, you're too nice. Which I'm a father, and I got raised up into the position of sous chef from a cook position, and felt like I had to take on everything. But now I'm learning how to parse it out to everybody else and depend on them to do their jobs, and then follow up with them as far as how they do the job.
How did it get done?
We were talking about it on the way up here. Like, I have a new guy, never worked in a restaurant before, never worked in hotels before. And so I had to jump back there with him and say, like, why don't you know this? Like, this is what we're doing. And, like, I used to be, like, almost motherly, or be like, hey, let's do it this way. This is
hey, Phil, did you get enough to eat today?
Right. Are you thirsty? Yeah. Can I get you a Gatorade?
I can tell you're feeling feelings.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel feelings.
Yeah, now I'm like, fuck your feelings. So you're going to do this, X, Y, like, you're going to do this, and this, and this is how we have to do this. I'm talking fast. Please listen, because I'm not going to say it again.
Yeah, take notes.
Like, I've never been that way. And I know Shawn's management style has been in your face. Like, I feel that's kind of...
You're intense.
That's kind of the way that I perceive that you've been there, in your kitchen. Is mostly like, do it. Like,
there's a yes and a no to that concept. Yeah. I mean, I've been saying it for a long time. I mean, yes, I'm a sous chef now, but I've been the executive chef of other restaurants and other platforms, and I've run huge companies, giant brew pubs with, I mean, we'd feed hundreds upon hundreds of fucking people a day. I mean, just nightmare joints, fucking nightmares.
Sure. Hell yeah. I
love that. I remember this. It was back in Montana. You and I had discussed it. I lived there for about 10 years before I moved here to Florida. I was running this massive joint. I ran it for, I don't know, probably about 8 years or so I was there. And this place, I shit you not, probably between dishwashers and prep cooks and, line guys, night, morning, in between, all that shit, there was probably at any given time somewhere between 35 to 45 different employees. Yeah. So one of the things I had learned specifically through that, and I was pretty young when I had that job. I was, 28, 29.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty young.
This is why we do this.
No, that's a lot of responsibility, though. That's a lot of responsibility for a young dude.
I was drunk and high most of the time.
Sure. Well, and I imagine a lot of that stuff, too. Like, in my 20s, a lot of what I did professionally, even, like, you kind of fake it a little bit.
Oh, no question. We're all just winging it. Like I said,
you wing it until now you're not thinking about it anymore.
That's how I got into kitchen in the first place. Sure. You know how to cook a steak? Yeah, man, of course.
Absolutely.
That feels good? Yeah, that feels good.
Never seen one, but all right.
Yeah, it's a mistake.
Anyway, to bring us back, so, you have 35 to 45 different employees, working underneath you. You have 35 to 45 different ways of managing. You know what I mean? Everybody's different. And, I mean, I know that corporate specifically likes to do this whole blanket concept of this is how this works, and you have trainers for this, and you have trainers for that, and you have...
processes here.
Right. Sure. SOPs just all the way across the deck. But it doesn't fucking work like that at the end of the day. When you start getting down to the human aspect of it, the way you explain something to one person, they might not register that. Some people just simply react with, do it like this and don't do it any other way. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. Other people need for you to explain to them why you're going through these steps to create this end product, or, to get to this end result.
Yeah.
Other people react to humor. Other people react to being called a fucker all day.
Right.
Whatever gets the boat moving.
You're dealing with personalities. That's what it is. Yeah. When you have to manage a team of people, it's like the personalities. It's just not.
And I don't think that just strictly applies to kitchen work either. I mean, you're either running a kitchen, or you're fucking managing a warehouse.
Sure.
You got an office full of people. I mean, it's all the same.
It's human beings.
It's human beings, and I believe that people need to be treated as such, and they're all shitbags in their own right, and they're all individuals, and everyone has a massive learning curve. You just got to figure out what that is.
Right.
Play the strong points.
Yeah.
All right. So again, back to what you were saying, yes, I can be very much in your face about how it is I expect and want things to go.
Yeah. Sure.
In my, particular environment. I'm also learning that individual as they're learning me, as I get a new cook, a new person who's in there, so on and so forth. You you are just as new to them as they are to you.
That's why I love your personality at work. It's like I've learned a lot from you. Like I come to you when I have questions, like, you know, experience-wise, and like.
Yeah, man, that's on you. I don't know why you do that.
No, because I like to learn. I like to learn from different people, and I like to, you know, better myself by, you know, grasping people that know what they're doing.
Sure.
Because I'm faking it as well.
No, you learn from everybody. Yeah, no, for sure. I think that's going back to, it doesn't matter what you're doing, working in a kitchen, working in an office, doing this, is I think the idea of this truly is that we learn something from everybody.
Yeah.
Right? So the idea of having two chefs here, you know, from two different restaurants, is that they're two different styles, two different brains, two different upbringings. He was in Montana, you know, you faked it. You're like, I can make a steak or whatever, but either way, we're here. And I think that something that Shawn was saying is that, like, yeah, some people, you know, I was talking to a dude on a different show, and he was essentially saying, and he's like,
the restaurant owner guy?
He's a restaurant owner guy.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, super rad dude. And he was saying that, like, when he first started, he was a hammer on everybody. It was like the one tool. And he fired people for the wrong reasons, or hired people for the wrong reasons, or whatever, because he had this idea. But it took him a long time to kind of realize that, like, exactly what you were saying, which is, like, everybody's different, and you got to kind of find a way to make those people move.
Management styles are different.
Yeah, maintain the standard. Now, the standard doesn't change, right? It's not favoritism, like, oh, hey, this dude sucks, so I'm going to lower my standard. No, the standard's still here, but it's like the way that dude needs to get there. And, like, that's what makes good leaders, good managers, good chefs. So if I'm hearing you right, then the sous chef is essentially kitchen's on fire, sous chef's the one that puts the fucking fire out and makes sure it's running smoothly. Yeah,
and
as much as possible.
If you can't do that, then the executive chef steps up, and then you're fucked. Everybody's fucked because there's nothing working at that point.
Oh, that means that the whole system's failing.
He comes in and says why.
The whole thing is crashed.
And then you just kind of So
what causes that kind of stuff to happen?
Volume, I guess.
Oh, so you're in the weeds.
For you, it would be volume. You get, I think, more volume than I do.
I mean, volume is definitely a factor in a kitchen crashing, but I mean, a lot of times volume really shouldn't have anything to do with it if the day and the moment was planned out correctly. You know, i.e., you know, your schedule written appropriately, your
prep was done.
Aces in places.
Yeah, aces in places. Yeah. You know, exactly. Yeah. Recognizing which staff members can handle which section, which volume, what time, in and out, so on and so forth. So, yes, volume can play a huge factor in it. 9 times out of 10, a big reason that, you know, it's interesting because people say they had a bad day. Well, it's like, no, you kind of had a bad 5 minutes that you fucking milked all day.
Right, yeah.
Right.
But, like, a bad moment, really all it takes is, you know, that one strong guy got stuck in traffic and now he's fucking 25 minutes late.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's not his fault.
But it's the butterfly. It's a ripple effect.
It's a ripple effect. Yeah. So, like, you know, the other dude who's been there for an hour waiting for his support team to show up, now he's fucking frustrated.
He's crashing.
You know? And so he's already 25 minutes behind. And I mean, 25 minutes, I can get a lot of fucking shit done in 25 minutes if I don't have to be doing something else.
If you're dedicated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah.
They call you, like, the banger. Like, you can bang it out in that time. But if you're supposed, like, as a sous chef, you're supposed to be 3 places, 4 places at once.
Probably need to be doing something else.
Right. It's like, I'm not supposed to be doing this right now, but I'm going to get this done because I can do it faster than this guy. And then
I can get this back to one and move on to something else.
I can pick up on other things, but then it always, like, you're half a step behind of everything. So it's just like, it's parsing out. It's time management.
A lot of it
is very important. And then prioritizing what needs to be done.
Sure.
And what you have to get done, and making sure that the big picture comes out. Because if that big picture doesn't work, you're fucked. Like, for the next day and the next day and the next day. Right?
Now, we say the word fucked kind of loosely, too, because you also have to remember, like,
it's just a restaurant.
It's just fucking lunch, man.
It's just food.
It's fucking dinner, bro.
It's just food. But it's a big part of our lives. You know, as far as, like...
It's our entire life. I mean, that's how I get paid.
Yeah.
No, but it's just what I'm hearing you, and I agree, because that's why I like the restaurants, and I think everybody should work in a restaurant, is that shit can hit the fan, you can be in the weeds.
Yeah.
But it's temporary. Yeah. It's not for the rest of your life, and it's not even for the rest of the night.
I loved what you...
It's just, you're fucking in it.
Yeah.
And this sucks. And it teaches you grace. It teaches you prioritization, time management. It teaches you fucking teamwork.
Yeah. And
you crumble?
I love what you said where, like, everybody should work 2 years in a kitchen.
Mandatory. 100%.
It should be military. It should be back
just like Israel does with,
That's what I said.
He said Israel.
Listen,
he fucking said awesome. Israel.
Dude, I've been saying it for years.
I quote unquote said that on a show.
Yeah.
And I got a comment from a friend who has and is in the military, and he thought that comment was like comical because it's like how could you compare the two? And I'm like, clearly you're not getting the analogy.
You've never worked in a restaurant.
It's not a comparison,
right? It's not a comparison to serving in the military, dude. What my point is that just like they have of course, 100%, just like they have a mandatory do this for other reasons. I think in this country, in this fat, obese, food fucking centered country, it would be really important and beneficial, I think, if everyone served for 2 years.
Yeah, because
in any position, hostess, back of house, busser,
and to be honest with you, not even just the restaurant industry is a specific, any type of service industry. Stand behind the counter in a gas station. Work a desk at a hotel.
Yep.
You know, whatever it takes for you to at least get that side of any type of one-on-one customer service in any type of capacity would benefit humanity as a whole in this country.
I think it's because you get the shittiest type, or you get the way people are the shittiest when you have to serve them. You know what I'm saying? And
we would have a hell of a lot less fucking Karens in the world.
If there was somebody sitting at a table,
whoever.
If somebody was sitting at a table and they're like, no, I understand that this is going wrong, and like, I'll just wait for my food an extra 5 minutes, instead of saying like, my linguine is not cooked, or this is...
I come here all the time.
Yeah, like
I know the owner.
This wasn't like this
the
first time. Like, yeah.
What's the most insane two-part question, because you guys both work in different restaurants, but what's the most insane rush you've ever had? Go, Robby.
I was working Father's Day in a standalone restaurant called Avenue M.
So pause. What does standalone restaurant mean?
Standalone restaurant means it's not a resort. We work at a resort.
Okay, now I get it.
So it's
not chain, it's not franchise.
Proceed.
It's a standalone. It's a mom and pop type of. Okay, so I got there at 8 a.m. I was doing the brunch rush, and then that works into lunch and dinner. So that day we were open much longer than we are. Sundays was the day that I got there at 8. I left at like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 because I had to set up for the dinner shift. So I was working this lunch rush and the brunch, and everything was fine. And then I had that moment where it just like it turned on me for 20 minutes, and I lost my shit. And one of the funniest things that I, talked to the servers that I work with about is like, oh, I love this job. This is the only one that I haven't cried at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't cried here before, so this is a great fucking job.
Walk into the walk-in freezer and just yell the word "fuck."
No,
fuck!
dude.
That's why it exists, right?
I went into that walk-in, and there was a bag of 50 pounds of onions hanging, because we used to hang the bag.
Yeah.
And I just beat the shit out of that bag of onions.
Friggin'
Boom, Rocky style, like,
I
didn't do no bill. Just like fucking.
Just Eye of the Tiger lights up in his head.
I had at it. And then, like, I went back out, tried to compose my shit, looked at the chef who I worked next to. I worked next to the owner.
Yeah.
Like, I worked my way up from the dishwasher type of style, and proved myself to him. And that was the day that it all fucking crumbled, because, like, I had to leave on Father's Day. I had to leave. And
I can't do this, man.
I broke down crazy fucking tears. Like, you haven't had this yet because your kids aren't, like, you haven't had kids that long, but, like, there's points
I've cried a lot.
When you have kids that are just, like, crazy tears running, you're like, everything's fine. It's okay. And, like, I broke down, and I was like, I just need 5 minutes. He's like, you should just leave. Just go. And I came back.
5 days, bro.
I came back the next day. back the next day. I was like, all right, I'm gonna set up saute. And he's like, no, man, you're on desserts. I was like, all right, bro. Like, that's fine. I had to earn my way back up.
Well, hey, but you know what? I think that's fair.
That's the point. And a lot of kids don't have that now.
Right.
Like, they come up in kitchens. They don't have that breaking point. I don't feel that, like, you are fucking broken.
Was everything's a breaking point.
And then you have to rebuild yourself and, the way you work around that. So, I mean, that was my story. That's probably the worst it's ever been. And
what about you, Shawn? What do you got?
On my way out, he said Happy Father's Day because I was a dad. And I was like, fuck you, Greg.
Hope you so choke on a dick, Greg. What about you, Shawn? What
was the weakest shit I've ever heard, by the way?
I'm a weak human being.
Like, emotional. It was an emotional day.
It was an emotional day. I had fresh kids.
Yeah.
You know,
I think you went in emotional. You were just, it was the straw that broke the camel's, the camel toe's back.
It was so bad.
All right. What about you, Shawn?
All right. Again, so it's back at this monster restaurant in Montana, the one I told you I was at for about 8 years or so. And so this is in a place called Missoula, which is where the university is. So, I mean, it's a massive hub, huge fucking influx of people coming in and out of there all the time for college, various other reasons. There's a shit pile of money there due to, I don't know, I'm pretty sure some tech crap that's out there. They harvest shit out of the hills to, I don't know, make all of this stuff.
Cobalt or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the case is. So a joint is just alive all the time. But this place, for whatever reason, had built a reputation for being the go-to spot on graduation day. Graduation day in a university town, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the concept of that, but that is, it's like New Year's Eve.
It's like Father's Day,
July, right? Like Father's Day, like Mother's Day.
Sounds like a Father's Day.
It's all that shit wrapped up into one tiny little day.
New Year's. Like, that's the worst one, I think, is New Year's.
It is.
At night, for sure.
For this particular town, and anybody else out there who's listening to this and watching this shit, who's lived in a college town and worked in a restaurant there in this said college town, knows exactly what I'm talking about. It is every Tom, Dick, and Harry, their grandmothers, their aunts, their uncles, and literally their grandmothers and their aunts and uncles, all scrambling to get into these places either before or after the graduation ceremony.
Sure.
Let's be clear. That's one time.
Right.
And it's all at once.
Right.
You have an extra thousands of people packing into these places, right?
Sure.
So it was graduation weekend, graduation day. It was after the ceremony. I'm guessing it probably started sometime in the early morning or mid-morning because it's 1 or 2 in the afternoon. It's a Saturday. And this joint could seat probably about 350 to almost 400 people at one time.
Big numbers.
Big numbers, yeah. Not a small place, again.
Sure.
And when I tell you this motherfucker filled all at once,
yeah,
it filled all at once.
Which is bad.
So...
Yeah, because you want to ease into it.
You do.
You don't want to get hit by a train. You want to see it coming.
No, you're getting fucked by that train.
Yeah.
All right? Like, that, you're getting fucked by that train.
Yeah.
And I mean,
that's what's happening.
We can go into, like, that's what your hostess is for, right? To kind of stage stuff out, you know.
Sure.
2 minutes of the host.
Timing. It's all about timing.
Stagger seating.
Yeah. I've been saying it forever. 2 minutes at the host stand. I'll buy 5 minutes at the bar, 5 minutes at the bar, 15 minutes in the kitchen. I can get a lot of shit done in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So anyway,
send out some fucking desserts or something.
Give him a free appetizer, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Like, here's some bacon. Yeah. Everybody loves bacon.
Yeah.
Anyhow, everybody rolled in. They sat everybody at once. You know, the servers probably had 10 table sections. God bless their tiny little hearts, man.
Yep.
And they stockpiled tickets, you know, because a lot of times when you get smoked that way, it's easier to hit table 1, table 2, table 3, table 4, table 5. Then go to the computer.
Put in tickets. Yeah.
Pump all that shit in once.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Dude, that sound haunts my fucking dreams sometimes. Thankfully, I don't have that at work. I don't think you guys have that. You don't have that at work either.
No, we still have the...
Imagine the fucking writing it down like in a panic, and so they're hospital writing like doctor signatures.
Oh, yeah.
Order up.
That was Father's Day for me. Like, they were written
because it was a mom and pop.
Yeah.
So you have to know the handwriting. Like, what is this? Is this medium rare? I can't read this shit.
Who's writing a crayon in this motherfucker? Like, ugh. Yeah.
Sorry, Charlie's a glutton for love.
No, that's all right. We can love her.
That's part of the training, you know?
Give me some treats, motherfucker.
No, that's the treat. You're giving it to her. Like, true story.
Love,
she lives for the fact that someone's touching her.
Really?
Yeah, 1,000%.
I know that I have a golden. It's the same way, but...
She just wants somebody to touch her.
But stacking fucking getting seated and seated and seated, and then... the whole thing comes to a like I don't know if you have this, like where I actually go to the hostess and I say, hey, can we stop this shit right now? Can we not do this? Like, can you put people on a way?
You would
like,
think.
I don't think that you can do that. You got like an outlet that's like outside, so,
right?
Like you don't
and
have
so,
to.
And once they show up, they're there.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, my outlet we can seat. I think it's $1.25, $1.30, something like that, including the bar all wrapped around. I mean, under the right circumstances, we can crank all of that out in 15, 20 minutes.
But you've never had to go out. I had to go out to that 17-year-old girl out there and be like, "Hey, can we stop this shit right now?"
Yeah, but see, that's a bad GM. I would say that's a management
thing. That's
a
front of the house thing.
Well, but that's a
we're
management.
Talking back to
no,
the
no,
house.
I know. But if you have to go and talk to the hostess, that's a GM thing. Well, and so I think that's bad management.
Or whoever the manager.
That's bad management.
There's no GM.
Well, whatever
for that position. There's a front of the house manager that should take care of that.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
okay. So front of house manager,
where we're at,
you're splitting hairs over a title. My point is that like. That to me is evidence of somebody who's supposed to be running the front because there's a kitchen manager, right? So whoever's in the front should be controlling that, and they're not because they're dealing with complaints now because 15,
they're doing other things, but I'm the one that's out there like I'm fucking dying. Please stop this shit right now.
Right,
like, we can't do this. Like
you just gotta hold them for a couple of minutes.
You have a window full of food and nobody to go.
Nobody's running them.
Like one of my favorite fucking memes is. Adam Sandler from The Waterboy. It's like the chefs are always angry because they got all this food and no runners to run it. You know? Like that's true. My fucking life. Like I'm screaming for runners every fucking day. Runners, like just as loud as I can.
Yeah, that sounds like bad again.
And I have people saying you shouldn't have to scream for that. I'm like, well, I do. I go pull those people out of the dining room. Yeah. Like I see people on their phone, and I'm like, "You're over here now. Like, let's do this."
You're working
like,
expo, dude.
Like,
get your ass over.
I fucking scream and scare people, and I'm not that guy. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but fuck, it's got to get done.
Somebody's got to get done.
Who's gonna do it?
Yeah. So a lot of people, again, everybody eats at restaurants. A lot of people love it. It doesn't matter if you're a Red Lobster or fucking, Am I allowed to say?
Oh,
sorry, we'll cut that out. Yeah, doesn't matter if you're at a Red Lobster or wherever the fuck you guys work out. But no one really knows what happens in the back. Not the layman's, anyways.
Yeah. No, not the Karens and the Chads and the
And so for a lot of people, it's like they wonder, is it like Narnia back there? Is it it's a bunch of like non-skid Crocs.
We're milking the cows and making the cheese back here. Like we're having chickens lay eggs to make your omelets. No, it's not like that at all.
So so clearly outside of being asked to leave,
Charlie.
Yeah, she just really wants to be. Charlie, come lay down.
Charlie, go.
Hey, get over here.
Go.
Right here. Thank you. Outside, Charlie.
She's right there.
Lay down. You're a beautiful dog. Lay down. Lay down.
You thought you could do this, Justin.
Actually worked with a server years ago, had a great analogy for like what the difference is between the front and the back for the most part. And, the way she explained it was like, a calm duck gliding across a cool pond,
Rippleless water.
Just cruising right along. But underneath the water, behind the scenes, in the back of the house, little tiny legs just fucking working real hard, man, to keep that bitch from sinking.
That's a good one.
I like that.
I like that. That's like an iceberg underneath it. It's fucking
exactly.
It's terrible.
So what's the wildest thing you've ever seen back there? Like you ever see somebody just like literally go, fuck it, I'm out, and just like destroy it, leaving out?
So many times.
Oh, besides what I did on Father's Day?
No, you got kicked. It sounds like you got kicked out.
I got voted off.
You were asked politely to leave.
I got voted off the island for sure. Like I was on desserts for a while after that. No, I think one of the worst things I've seen is where I told one of the cooks, I was like, hey, we're going to have to clean these fryers, empty this fryer. So he grabs a pickle bucket.
Oh, nice.
And then he proceeds
pickle bucket's plastic.
Right.
He proceeds. And it's hot. Just for those that don't get it. Pickle bucket. Plastic.
Hot.
Hot oil. Hot.
Go ahead, 350, 400 degrees.
Yep.
Oil.
Yep.
And he emptied it into that pickle bucket.
I love that for him.
Hot.
No, how was that for everybody? That ruined that kitchen.
Everybody, that fucking sucked because like we had to grab like kitty litter, wood chips, whatever it was to soak that shit up.
Anything,
like,
flour, sand.
Yeah, it's like piss on it, whatever you're gonna do.
No, don't piss on it.
Just fucking make it not hot anymore. Like I was like, why would you do this? And he's like, you said empty it, and I was like, it's hot going into.
Yeah, but some people just don't. Bob, some people write their names with crayon, dude. Like you gotta allow some grace.
We were talking about this on the way up here. I got a guy that is working for me right now who's never worked in a restaurant, never worked in, hospitality before, and like he has no clue what's going on. He just gives me the face, like. Yes.
Yeah, the face of sheer panic. It's like you just agree with everything.
Yeah, like he doesn't know, but he's sure that I can get it one day. Right? No, I can kind of get it? No.
Yeah. What about you? What's the craziest thing you've seen?
I watched one prep cook stab another prep cook. Mid-line, mid-shift. Just these two were going at it. They had hated each other for a long time.
And just finally came to a head.
And one day this dude was just like, fuck you, and fucking jammed his fucking knife right into this other guy's side. Everything just stopped naturally.
Sure. Yeah, as it should.
And there were servers scattered everywhere. There were fucking.
Was it blood? A lot of blood?
There was a lot of blood. Yeah, the dude got stabbed in the fucking side, man.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood.
He collapses. The other guy fucking runs out the back door.
Manager goes out front, turns the sign to closed.
Oh, no.
Turn the cameras around.
We were definitely not closing.
Yeah.
We kept going.
There's so much shit that can happen that you don't close. Like, I had a guy who was fucking high on heroin. Fucking working. Have you ever had that before?
Been high on heroin?
Yeah. Not you. But I'm talking about, like, working next to a guy and he's just like, and he just kind of like spaces off, and he falls asleep, fucking standing up. It's
just
like,
nods out.
How do you
just zombie?
Do that?
Just zombie.
Like, drop those chips or drop this and do that, and he's just like,
dude. Well, so that's a big stigma with restaurants too, and it's not really. It's a stereotype. It's
drugs
true.
and alcohol.
Drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there was always drugs. There was always weed or pills.
Somebody's hungover or still drunk coming in. I've had at least 3 cooks come in fucking obliterated.
Yeah,
from the previous
because everybody would go out after work and spend whatever tip money they had.
Yeah, but if you're a morning guy, you might want to provide yourself the hours.
You're
to,
so grown up, Rob. You forget what it's like to be a fuck up.
I don't want to say I'm professional, but because I've gone in there fucking hammered, or not hammered, but I mean like hungover.
Definitely hungover.
Yeah, definitely hungover. That was part of my one of my reviews. It's like, you said you were hungover this morning, and I was like, maybe it's all right.
Yeah,
but.
How many times? Okay, so your craziest one was drug dude on heroin. Your craziest one was somebody got shanked.
Yeah,
somebody literally got fucking shanked mid-shift on the line.
I'm sure police were involved at some point. Oh yeah,
cops showed up. They went to the guy's house. They arrested him. They did all this stuff. The other guy was out of work for several days with, I don't know.
He came back. He was fine.
Stitches. He did eventually come back.
He's not a threat to everybody else. Yeah. Just that one guy.
That guy.
He
guy
deserved it. He deserved it, right?
I don't know. He might have. I mean,
he might have deserved it.
Both those two were fuck-ups, man. I couldn't stand either one of them. I just needed.
No, they seem like Christians. I don't know. They seem like tip-top.
Absolute solid people. No doubt.
It hurts. It hurts when there's like line cooks like that you get those ones that want to do their job and they're good, right?
Sure.
And then you get those ones that are just like, I'm doing this because I can't do anything else, but they still fuck up every time, and they still want to do good, but they can't cross that line of like,
they can't master it.
Right. I fucked up so much that I can't recover from this, but I'm still gonna do it. And those are actually the most strong guys most of the time. The ones that like push through and actually get through the grown-up shit or the awful shit.
Yeah.
And then you get those soft guys
that that leads us back to sous chef and management and so on and so forth. Is like, for us, like if you have an employee that just been there for 2 years, still isn't getting it, there's a part of that is our fault.
Yes.
Because it was our inability to find that route for that individual.
Yeah, make it click.
And I'm not saying that perhaps that route didn't exist, but I obviously didn't find it if it did.
Sure.
Right.
So,
and
that's fair.
Dude,
hey, that's actually really, you know how I can tell he's an executive chef? And you're just a soup chef? This motherfucker.
Because he did that shit. Because he said that shit right there.
Because this motherfucker understands what training somebody's
like. No. You find that niche in somebody, and it's a spark, right?
Right. A line. A path.
It's a passion. Like, I think of it as a passion. I don't go in there every day going like, this is gonna fucking suck. Like, I'm still there.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. Because I see you
passionately.
I see you in the parking lot putting in your chef coat like, today's gonna suck, Robby. And I'm like, no, man. It's like I've been here for 5 hours. This place is great. You know, like
it's like that scene in fucking Ferris Bueller. He's like, he's gonna keep calling me. He's gonna keep fucking calling me. He's gonna fuck it. I'll go. Fuck it. I'll go. Yeah.
But no, finding that thing in somebody, and it's a spark, it's a passion. I'm sorry, Charlie. Looks like I'm scaring her.
No, I think she might need to piss. Come
here. But I think finding that one thing in somebody is how you elevate a person's potential.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had that in me for the longest time when I faked it till I maked it kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still wanted to do good. I got the compliments, and I was like, oh, I can do this. Like, and then I wanted to have that full grasp of everything going on. So, I stepped it up and still went through with everything that I had to make it work for me.
Sure.
And then some people just don't want to make it work.
I mean, we've also had not luxury, but the honor and the, privilege of working for people that took those same steps with us. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
I worked for dozens of cats that were absolute fucking monsters, which is probably where I learned to be somewhat of a monster.
That's how it helps you, right? Yeah.
But I've also been lucky enough to work for incredible people that have, been able to find my way of receiving guidance and progression and showing me this is how you want to grow.
Yep.
This is where your path takes you. And this is what you should do to get there.
It's not pretty, but it gets you there.
Oh, there ain't no part of any of what anybody does is pretty necessarily.
Like for us, it's not pretty.
Well, that kind of leads me to
it gets you to that point where you can finally educate other people.
Well, so the not pretty part leads me to a question that I had. Like, if customers could hear the conversations back there, would they call the city? Would they call help? Man. Or would the place get shut down? Would it go viral?
I dropped so many F-bombs and so many just
the church-going Karens are definitely not going to want to continue to eat there.
If you came and saw, if you were dining in a dining room and then your table was in the kitchen, forget it. You wouldn't come back there. You wouldn't. You wouldn't see it anymore at all. This is not what.
That's why I've always kind of avoided these open kitchen concept restaurants.
Well,
I'm the last motherfucker you need to stick out in the public.
Have you worked in an open kitchen before like that? Like Carrabba's, where you're.
I on purpose have avoided them.
Yeah, I love it for that. I love it for the reason you guys don't love it.
I would not do that.
Yeah.
Any way possible.
Buddies of mine are cops. They're we'll only order food from Chipotle places that we can see the food being made.
Right.
You can see it being made.
I would not survive in an office setting or
don't skip
a corporate
Cops burger.
Yeah. Don't spit that cops burger. Just looks like spit to you? Yeah. All right.
But it's for a cop.
But seriously, what if you could have, or if you would have another profession?
Another profession.
Yeah, would it be aside from cooking? What do you think it would be?
Aside from cooking, what do I what would I want, or what do I think it would be?
What do you think you could blend?
They're not the same thing.
What you could blend in the most with? My wife works from home, right? She has these business meetings and has to talk to people and do Zoom and everything like that. She used to work in the office, a cubicle. I can never do a fucking cubicle. Ever.
No, it's not.
And I know this is why we're here for you.
Yeah.
You can't work for other people. You don't want to work for other people. So this is why we're doing this. But I can't even think of another occupation that I could have where I have the freedoms that I have besides cooking. Office setting, no. Hospital, definitely fucking not.
No.
Your wife does that. I could not.
Well, and the pressure too. Well, so you're describing, not office aside, you're describing. You mentioned hospital. A lot of people feel like it's the end of the world that their food is wrong
or retail. I can never do retail.
But in my wife's people die.
Yeah, that's actually the end of the world.
People are dying.
That's a bigger responsibility,
right,
of course.
But it's different.
Doing retail. Waiting tables. I mean, I know that's in the realm of our industry, but I mean, I can't think of anything outside of cooking that I would be able to do.
Yeah,
and I've also known a lot of nurses and doctors too.
Yeah,
they also they fucking curse like sailors. They drink like fucking
the same
fish.
attitude. That's fine.
It's another pirate ship working the floor. You know?
Oh yeah.
We don't have to deal with face to face.
No, we do not.
That's what it is. So if I had to deal with face to face, like I even entertained the idea of being front of the house management before. Like I had our department head offered it to me years ago.
I remember that.
He was like, "Do you think you could do this?" And I was like, "Maybe." And I even had
you're soft and supple and handsome.
You like people, right? Yeah. No, I even
cry a lot. You know who else cries? The guests.
I even had at that standalone restaurant that I was at. He wanted me to be like bartender / sommelier. And he was like, "Yeah, try these wines and do this." Like, I remember the first fucking meeting I had with him was just fucking great. This story is phenomenal. Like, he's like, "Yeah, let's go to the bar after work, after your shift, and we'll try these wines, and then you tell me what you think." And I'm like, "I hate wine. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this."
I can tell you right now, I'm not going to like it.
Right. So I went to the bar, and he came out 30 minutes late to what our meeting was, and I had already had 2 beers. And he's like, "You're spoiling your palate." And I was like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about, spoiling my palate?" He's like, "Because you have to taste the wines." And I was like, "Yeah, this is not for me. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to do this at all."
Yeah.
So, like, but dealing with face-to-face people and, like...
Not you.
No. Yeah. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yeah. I don't think so at all.
So, question, how many of those dudes back there are felons? All of them? Some of them?
We have a lot of international students that work with us. So,
international,
like, it's not
international criminals.
It's not. They're not international criminals, but I've worked with a bunch of criminals before, like felons and stuff like that. And I'm probably sure you have as well.
I won't. You don't have to say names. I'm just curious.
Like,
no shit.
Yeah, just not good people. Not like they're not shady people, but
the restaurant industry. Kitchens, to be specific, is one of the few spots where you could literally walk out of doing a nickel and chino and get a fucking job the next morning. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, be it fucking prepping, working the grill,
washing dishes, shanking Javier to peeling potatoes. You know, like
you know that guy was in there.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yeah, it's not a pretty.
Are there kitchen nicknames back there? You guys got nicknames for each other? I know. Again, you know. What's your nickname?
We don't really call each other anything.
We don't necessarily have nicknames. I mean, I definitely have nicknames for some of my staff currently and in the past. Yeah. There's always Foreskin and dude disappears when shit gets hard.
Jack off. That's a good one. I like that a lot. Jack off, jerk off, fuck face.
Well, those are more like just insults. I was just curious, like a name that sticks. Like that's that dude's name.
I'll call somebody like it's by their like it sounds like their name, but it's not their name. Like I have a kid called Ajay. This Indian guy. When I get mad, I call him JJ. Like JJ, and he's like, ugh. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Get over here and do this shit. Like it's not. It's not gonna.
I worked with a cat for a long time. Actual name Jeremy, but when I was introduced to him, it was Jeremy, and I'm really bad with names, so I just started calling him Dr. J because I knew it started with a J, right? And then so it progressed from that into Doc, and then it just stuck, and that wasn't just me that called him Doc. Everybody else called him Doc, and it just kind of rolled.
That's a sick ass name, though, dude.
And even to this day, there are people that call him Doc. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, there's
that's what it says on my phone.
Yeah, there's certain things out there that, we do, call people.
So nicknames absolutely stick.
What are your nicknames for each other? If you had to give each other ones right now,
go, Shawn.
Hot seat. Go.
Sean's gonna fucking berate.
As far as
like, cry baby.
Well, now that I know about his crying on Father's Day story,
tissues,
cry daddy. Cry daddy.
I mean, I was just gonna say Princess Robby, but I like Cry Daddy.
Cry
Daddy's
pretty good.
I have nothing for Sean. Like I don't know.
No, make something up. Say something. Come on, he's right here. Say something to his face.
I have nothing. I have nothing for Sean.
You are a Cry Daddy.
Yeah, I am a Cry Daddy.
What's the weirdest customer request you guys have seen on a ticket?
God damn it. I work a lot with omelets and like morning stuff. So like shrimp in an omelet is fucking horrible. Olives in an omelet is.
Wait, so hold on. So your breakfast and your whatever.
He's mid shift, so he's.
So you're like lunch, dinner.
So it's like lunch, dinner.
So I'm breakfast, lunch. Yeah, so like when somebody wants chicken in an omelet, like that's ridiculous. Like
that's not that crazy.
I mean, it's breakfast.
You just don't want to do it.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
The Chinese call it mother and daughter.
Yeah, so shrimp or olives or just. I've had people ask.
I can get behind shrimp before I can get behind olives.
Like a medium boiled egg. Do you want a medium boiled egg?
What? I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Well, you have soft boiled and you have hard boiled. So soft boiled is when the outside is.
And let me guess, this one's in the middle, Rob?
Right. It's the middle. The cry down.
No, but like, okay, but talk to me more about texture, consistency. Like, what is it?
It's like the egg whites are cooked in the shell, and then the yolk is runny. That's soft boiled.
I understand.
Hard boiled is where everything is cooked. Medium boiled, I don't fucking know what you want.
Yeah, it seems open to interpretation.
Like I don't know.
It's not like a medium rare steak. We all know what that looks like. I just hate
when I get people that want something
it's still open to interpretation.
Is not attainable.
It shouldn't be though.
All right, so I had somebody ask for a sunny side up egg cooked well.
You were telling me about this the other day.
Yeah, that's just a hard fucking egg. That's a hard fried egg.
Hard fried egg.
So some people just don't know what the hell they want a thing. They've had a thing. They don't know the proper terminology for the thing.
I've had this before at some other place, and let's just go with it. Like it's like how why
breakfast is one of those crazy ass meals throughout the day where I have definitely found because I've done all of them, all shifts, all different places. Breakfast, motherfuckers are more apt to be more picky about their fucking breakfast than they are about any other fucking meal throughout the day.
And it's not like super technical, but if you want to get them what they want, it gets
real technical.
I don't know. I think hollandaise sauce and a poached egg, those are pretty technical dishes.
I had somebody call hollandaise.
They're not easy to make.
Somebody called hollandaise sauce cheese sauce one day. I want that cheese sauce that comes with the Eggs Benedict. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You got it coming right up.
It's yellow. It's yellow.
Yeah.
And
whatever you want.
It looks like cheese. So yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, and that's another part of the customer service aspect is you just smile and go, yeah, you got it.
No.
And you give them the thing.
Here's your cheese sauce.
Yeah, and call it the thing they called it.
I don't know if he's had this.
When in Rome,
I've gone out to a table and been like, "How is it?" And like, when I make something ridiculous, I like to go out there and watch them eat it. Yeah. Like we had that vegetable lasagna in the restaurant. Right. I don't know if you ever made it. Yeah. It's like where the planks of zucchini.
Yeah, and stacked the tomatoes and did all the shit. Yeah.
And then you have to like, so it's lasagna.
Hold on. If the chef came out from the back to watch me eat the meal, I'm not eating that fucking meal. Like, it's like,
well, I'm not in their face watching them, but like,
that's even worse. You're just creeping from
that's the one thing. The one thing that I say is like, I want to watch them eat this because it's ridiculous.
It's like when the customer's like, make it hot. I can eat anything hot.
I want a lettuce wrap burger. So like, how would you do that? Like, you just put romaine lettuce.
Iceberg.
You take romaine or whatever, a whole leaf of lettuce, and you stack it. And
well, no, you got to do two, and you lay it.
You make it like the bun, right? I want to watch you eat that because that's gonna be ridiculous to watch you eat that.
It's gonna be fucking horrible. Pam and I eat a lot of this.
I bet you do that. I bet you do that.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Well, because hey, look, I can't drink beer and eat bread. I gotta choose, and I chose beer.
So anyways,
I have the fucking lettuce.
Smart man.
Getting back to the vegetable lasagna, that's a dish that when I make it. It's a perfect square. It's very nice. It looks great, right? But when you go to cut in it, it just like spills. It spills out everywhere.
Because the vegetables are wet.
You can't eat it.
You got to mix an egg in there to hold it together.
Lasagna is eaten. So like that's why I like to go out there and be like, I'm gonna watch this motherfucker eat this because it's gonna be fucking hilarious to watch.
Wait. So you make those to order?
Yeah, that was to order for sure.
What?
Well, because it was one of those things too. Like
it's a vegan menu.
And I mean, we sold.
But you don't make like a quarter pan tray of that?
Nah.
Get the fuck.
We would sell one of these every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, sure. It wasn't beneficial to try and prep these items ahead of time because it just wasn't a huge seller.
So what vegetables?
It was just an option to make sure it was
zucchini.
available.
So you have like thick zucchini, layered,
Yeah,
and then
both green and yellow.
Then you have thick butternut squash, yellow squash, zucchini, and then you have
all
tomatoes.
Those things are so fucking wet.
You have tomatoes in there, and then you dump.
It just goes,
and then you dump sauce on it.
Oh, get out of here!
And then no cheese to hold it all together because it's vegan.
My Italian ancestors.
So, exactly.
Get out of here.
So like,
what do you mean you don't eat no meat?
Like, I just like the idea of somebody putting a fork in it and like. Not even trying to cut it. They poke the fork in it and the whole thing goes just like explodes.
You should just walk up there with a spoon. Here's your spoon, dude.
Now you basically have Ratatouille soup. Just
seriously, it's like, can I get you a straw?
So horrible.
Can I get you a straw for this? Because that's how you're gonna eat it. Like just.
Like I said, I get the concept of it, and I mean, you do have to have these things available.
We make it work for what they want.
Right.
Give them what they want, but after that, and I tell the servers every time they're like, oh, it got to the table and it was this. And I was like, once it leaves that window, not my problem.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you were going to do a vegetable lasagna, why wouldn't you just not puree, but food process all the same vegetables into not super soupy, but into like a thing, kind of squeeze out, not all the flavor, but some of that.
Talking about a lot of work, Justin.
I'm just saying.
It's a lot of work for one person every 2 fucking months, right?
I'm just saying.
You should just bring them down and let them do
it. I know.
Hey, come to
our restaurant.
I'll try it one day. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it at my house. We'll have a fucking, a lady boy day where we make vegetable lasagna. I remember. We'll all wear my wife's clothes and
I was at your house one day and you're like, I'm steaming broccoli. And I'm like, why are you steaming it, not boiling? He's like, you save the vitamins and the flavor and blah, blah, blah.
He's not wrong.
And I agree. But
not wrong. From executive chef.
Executive chef Shawn. That's fine. But in a restaurant, when you're in a hurry, you're going to boil that shit. You're going to undercook it to maybe save some of that.
Keep the crisp
stuff that you leave.
So you just said the one reason why I steam it. When you boil vegetables, if you're not watching that shit, B, you don't know what you're doing. They end up it's just baby food.
You pass the blanching stage.
Yeah, it's just fucking weak sauce.
That's why al dente is, important for cooking stuff that's going to hold over or what? What are you looking at?
No, I was going to pour another bruschetta.
Oh, no, we're doing
you want to smear the beer?
We're in the enchilada.
You want to smear? So, Shawn, I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
Like, what is the most fucked up or strangest guest request, is that correct?
Yeah, that's it. That's where
I mean, I've certainly had a lot of strange ones. It's really difficult to kind of pinpoint one down, but something that definitely comes to mind, and I wouldn't necessarily call it a strange request, as it is so much probably one of the stupidest things.
I love that.
I
love stupid requests.
Come down the pipeline. Again, working this joint, it's dinner time. And I believe I was having a special pasta, if I remember correctly. It might have been like a penne alla vodka or whatever the case was. It was a pasta that had penne specifically. I remember this.
Sure.
And this gal comes in. She's the server. She's like, I got a lady out here at this table who says, and I shit you not, can't even make this up, that she is allergic to penne pasta, and if we can sub that out with like spaghetti or linguine or something. Shape. You're allergic to a fucking shape
of pasta, yeah.
So, brother, not to interrupt, Robby's being rude.
Yeah, I'm being
You really got a Superman this hoe right here?
Yeah, Superman.
And then it's, I don't want to bore you with like weight distribution. You look fine.
Physics.
That should do fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Come. Right here.
Yeah. I like the eggless omelet.
Eggless omelet's a good one.
Eggless omelet is the best one.
What is that?
And there's a video.
No, stop. What is that?
Yeah, there's a video of a
then what's in it?
A chef that he's like, when you want breadsticks, but you don't want bread. What is it? Just a stick. And he sprinkles parsley on the plate, and he's like, "That's an eggless omelet." And then he's like, "No, don't take it to the table." I'm like, no. And I've had that before too. I had a stepsister because my mom was married to another guy, and she wanted an omelet without eggs, and it was just like,
you haven't answered the question. What the fuck is that?
Is it egg
whites on a plate?
Is it egg whites?
I made it before too. It's just vegetables in a bowl. That's an eggless omelet. Like I want this, but I don't
so
want.
So it's like
eggs.
fajita. It's like fajita fixins.
Right.
All the fix.
It's like
I'll have the Denver omelet, which is primarily ham, peppers, onions, that kind of thing.
But no eggs.
Sans
right.
egg and ham.
So you get the sautéed vegetables and everything else in a bowl. That's it. And like I had this, and I've had this for the past 3 days because
breakfast.
We
go out to breakfast.
We have repeating guests, right? They come and they get the same thing every day, right? So it's like, oh, this person
irregulars.
Like so,
the term is
you have names for these people, not names that we make up, but it's the people's names. But so they're allergic to eggs, they're allergic to sesame, they're allergic to garlic, and they come in for breakfast, and I'm like, what can we have? And I'm like.
You're gonna have this fucking napkin.
You're gonna have nothing. You're
gonna have a nice day. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. It's like go home and eat your own shit. Like I can't accommodate.
Why go out? Yeah, why go out? What are you doing?
I mean, we have to accommodate.
What are you doing?
We have to accommodate at a certain point, and be like, oh, you can have this. You can have fruit. Yeah.
It's like the joint is primarily a Italian seafood restaurant. You came in here with a shellfish and a gluten allergy.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Wrong place.
What can I have that doesn't have seafood? Nothing.
Right.
What can I have that doesn't have gluten? We have gluten-free pasta, but I'm also allergic to dairy. Well, then you are.
Then don't go out.
You get plain gluten-free pasta, which tastes horrible, and gluten-free toast. Let me tell you about gluten-free toast. Let's start on that because that is fucking horrible. When they want gluten-free toast, it's like it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense.
There was a period of time where Pam and I were looking for like carb.
That's his wife.
Pam's my wife. Yeah.
Only Pam's. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I told him about that.
I'm here plugging it for you, girl. I got you.
We'll see. We were trying alternatives to like carbs because I'm Italian, she's Chinese, so a lot of rice, a lot of noodles, a lot of pasta, a lot of carbs, a lot of fucking carbs. Okay, and and this was years ago, but at one point she came home from fucking like Aldi or wherever the hell she came from with some black bean pasta.
Oh, okay.
It might have been Costco actually.
That sounds good.
And it was a 3-pack, so we got to enjoy this
3 times.
3 times.
A lot of times. way more than this many times, which is how many times I wanted to enjoy it. Dude, it was so not good.
Mealy.
Mushy.
It sounds mealy.
No,
that's the word that I hate the most.
Wet.
Mealy. It's wet.
This word
it's
mealy.
wet, but it also has texture, right?
Yeah.
So that's mealy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I do now. Yeah. And
when
it's
you
horrible
describe
shit.
something as mealy, it's just like...
Just gross.
It's
just
like putting sand in Jello would be
right.
the comparison to mealy.
Or honestly putting anything in Jello. What's that dish that there's like, not cat food because that's National Lampoon's, but like they'll put like chunks of meat in
carrots, ham, and peas and shit.
It's like the salad that they make that has Jello and mayonnaise and cabbage, right? In the same fucking
carrots and raisins.
It's like that's the most southern bullshit. And we were talking about Panama City. That comes from Panama City, most likely.
I don't doubt it.
Nope, not having it. Which leads me to my next question. So if you could ban one item from your menu, right? And your menu, I know, and it's similar menus, but different times a day. So
he has
lunch and dinner. You have breakfast, lunch.
I have a breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the item you're banning? Is it mozzarella sticks?
No, we don't serve mozzarella sticks.
I would keep it because it's like count 6 of those bitches, fry them up. That's an easy dish.
The one menu I would fucking gluten-free toast. Like that's it. That's it. Because they want it with everything. They want avocado toast on gluten-free toast. They want eggs Benedict on gluten-free toast. It's not the fucking.
Can I get my hopes and dreams on gluten-free toast?
Right? No, you can't.
It doesn't come that way. It's like
a potato starch into a fucking packed. Gross, you take it apart out of the pack and it falls apart because there's no binding agent. There's
nothing in there.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
So it's like
it does have egg in it though.
Oh, you know what?
About that I would stuff, right?
Yeah. What I would
have
Ezekiel something bread. What's that? Ezekiel bread?
Ezekiel bread. Yeah, they actually.
What I would ban is people get. We have a bolognese. It's very nice, right? Bolognese is your pork.
It's meat
sauce, carrots,
meat sauce,
vegetables, everything mixed together. Yeah. But when somebody orders it with the gluten-free pasta, it just looks like cat food.
Right.
So when I'm making it, I'm going, meow 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 meow.
I want chicken.
Baxter,
I want
where's
liver.
Baxter? You know, like that's what I'm seeing every time I fucking make this fucking pasta dish. And it's horrible because it's like a little fusilli pasta, which is like curls, but it all falls apart because it's gluten-free.
There's nothing
and
holding it together.
It's fucking horrible.
Well, yeah, you have to super undercook that bullshit pasta.
Well, we do. We cook it
like,
al dente, and then, it's
show it the hot water. That's it.
Like,
then move it on.
Just just brush the
just brush a little steam on it.
I had a cook. I had a cook where I told him just like whisper, cook faster, cook. Just cook a little more. You know, like that's when it's resting. Cook a little more. You know, like that's what you do.
That's all you do.
Like all you can do is just like say like I believe in you. I believe in you.
So for you, it's gluten bread.
So
Shawn, what's up?
So the question is one menu item, current menu item.
Yeah, for you.
Oh no. Actually, you know what? Any menu item.
Bar.
In the
history of menu items
or your career.
But yeah, it would have to be things
that
you've made.
Had to cook.
Yeah.
Fucking ranch dressing. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I want to put this on my fries, my cheeseburgers, my chicken strips, my cherry pie,
pizza.
My fucking eggless omelet.
Yep.
It comes on the side, though. What are you worried about?
Down.
Have you made ranch from scratch before?
Yes,
I've done that too. And I've also done that with blue cheese dressing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about this last time.
And it's
a pain
like,
in the dick.
I made it from scratch.
Yeah.
And I was like, I tasted it. I was like, this tastes like dog shit. This is fucking horrible because I hate blue cheese. And somebody tasted it and they're like, no, that tastes great. And I'm like, no, it doesn't.
You also hate blue cheese.
I hate blue cheese. So
it tastes like two lesbians scissoring. Yep, nailed it. It's delicious. Keep going.
This is great.
Smells like the inside of a fake leg. You know, like
Mike and the boys been up in my car again. Oh my god!
Tell them it was Mike and the boys. That's funny. It's a good reference. Yeah, that's a funny reference.
It's fucking horrible.
Yeah. All right. So for you, it's ranch dressing.
Ranch
but doesn't
dressing.
it come in a fucking tub and you just fucking put it in a ramekin and call it a day?
But I mean, it doesn't matter.
People want to put it on everything.
So you don't like that people request it.
It's just
on bullshit stuff.
It might as well be oxygen.
So if you
know what I mean?
If you cook something, you want it to taste good, right?
Sure.
Without accoutrement, without any kind of like.
It's supposed to stand alone.
Right. My steaks that I cook at home, I don't need A1.
No.
It's great because I baste the fucking steak with butter and I have the spices and I have everything.
Yeah.
So I don't need A1.
You don't. No sauce needed.
When you go to a restaurant, and you're like, I want pizza with ranch dressing. I want this with ranch. It's because you want that flavor, that familiarity. I even saw like a meme of somebody that they're like, he's dipping his sushi in ranch dressing. I've called the health department.
For real.
I'm about to call the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That
is fucked up, man.
That is fucked up. That is fucked up.
That's
now
America.
Now I'm upset.
America.
I'm upset. Now you've done it.
That's
Now I'm
it,
upset.
right
And
there.
I'm not saying ranch is bad.
And that
I don't even like ranch.
if there's a line, that's it, right?
Right.
Sushi and ranch.
Sushi and ranch.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid
Fuck
line.
that, because I had I made ropa vieja at work one time. You know, ropa vieja. It's a spicy tomato sauce with shredded beef, onions. It's a traditional Cuban dish you eat with rice and beans.
Oh yeah.
And I had it, and I made it for everybody, and then I served it to Matt.
Oh my god.
And he was like, "Can I get some ranch with this?" And I was like, "Fuck you and your fucking ranch."
No, you cannot.
No,
I would have taken the food away from him. No, you can go outside and think about what you've done.
You can go outside and practice falling down. Once you figure that out, maybe I'll let you eat half this bowl.
I'll roll up my menu and slap you on the nose. No, we do that outside.
Yeah,
Fuck
his
you.
nose in
that's
it.
crazy.
Ranch dressing on ropa vieja.
Some people.
So I mean, I guess it's not necessarily a menu item that I would want to get rid of, but I mean, it's just, you know, to me, it's a subcultural misstep that America specifically took with ranch dressing. Like, I mean, it took the world by storm, bigger than ketchup ever did. Thousand Island dressing, Catalina, you know, all the other shit. Like, somebody just woke up one day, and it was probably due to marketing and Hidden Valley Ranch, and just said,
no, I think it was wings.
You were
right?
going to have this.
Yeah.
Well, wings.
When I order wings, they're like, "Do you want celery, ranch, or blue cheese?" And I go, "No, none of those things.
None of those
I
things.
just want the
Like,
fucking
I'm good.
wings.
Yeah.
I just want the fucking wings." Save it.
Ranch has also gone into like Chipotle ranch and like different
flavors.
Oh yeah,
because we got wasabi ranch.
Yeah, but there's also
smoked jalapeno,
and there's also
bacon ranch.
Different flavors of ketchup. Ketchup
all over the
with
place.
Mayonnaise. Ketchup comes with Chipotle.
It's got roasted garlic. It's got sriracha. It's got this, that, and the other thing.
Understand about mayonnaise? It's like I hate mayonnaise by itself, but you got to go to aioli. It's good.
Or, dude, a chicken salad sandwich, egg salad sandwich.
No, fuck you and your chicken salad and egg salad.
You don't eat any of these things?
No, egg salad is fucking gross.
Mind, dude.
Deviled eggs is fucking gross.
Stop.
No, I'm talking about like as a seasoning on a dish, not a part of the fucking dish. Like egg salad.
It's a part of the dish.
It's all no. It's a seasoning. It's a fucking like accompaniment.
Are we still talking about mayonnaise?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess we are. But
yeah, mayonnaise is part of the dish. You don't. Okay,
you can't have egg salad really without mayonnaise.
That's why
or chicken salad.
They call it aiolis, right? That's
right.
What we call it
Which is
it's roasted garlic with mayonnaise. That's an aioli.
If you want to be fancy with what you call mayonnaise,
not even roasted, but
fine. But it's delicious in a chicken salad, egg salad.
I don't like that at all.
It's totally fine.
Everybody loves mayonnaise. They just don't know they love mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Well, how do you eat sandwiches? You just raw dog that shit? What's on that thing?
Ketchup, mustard, anything else?
You put ketchup on a fucking sandwich?
This is my roast beef deli sandwich. I got some ketchup.
Hey,
no, that's a horseradish and shit like that. Like, no.
You're at Publix ordering an Italian 6-inch. You're like, yeah, what do you want on that? Ketchup? You're like, we got to go get packets because we fucking have that on the line,
clear the air. It's not. It's just mayonnaise. That standalone mayonnaise, I don't like it. But mix it with anything else. It's fine.
I mix it with the fucking sandwich, and it's delicious, Robert.
You. I mean, are you getting are you just spooning like Kirkland mayo? Like, there's 1,000 different types of mayonnaise out there.
I have a memory of being like 3, 4, 5 years old, and my Italian grandparents ate like artichokes, and they would just dip it in mayonnaise. Now that's fucking gross.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, now we're in line, but you didn't say
mayonnaise on a burger. Like
no, mayonnaise on a burger is weird, anyways.
I don't like that.
Like, no, but on a chicken salad or eggs, you can't have the salad.
I get it. That's the fucking sandwich, but
that's what I said.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
And that's okay.
Well, it doesn't have to be either. You can try sour cream or pig semen. Whatever. Right. Yeah. You just need a binder.
Add flavors. I'm just saying
add
binder.
Thank you. That's the word.
Add flavors to mayonnaise. It's fine. Mayonnaise by itself, so if there was a standalone condiment, it's fucking dog shit.
Okay, so if there was garlic.
It's not a ranch, for sure.
If there was garlic in the mayonnaise on the sandwich, you're cool.
Yeah. That's an aioli.
Now you're just being weird.
Yeah, I know that's
okay. So weird. It's not even what it is. It's the name. You don't like the name, man.
What is mayonnaise? Egg whites and oil
and vinegar. I think they put vinegar.
Or is it egg yolk?
Some sort of acid.
Yeah.
Some places
help it coagulate.
They'll use
gotta whip up.
They'll use lemon juice or whatever.
I like tartar acid. I like tartar sauce. That's great. But mayonnaise
which is mayonnaise with relish, right? That's
and maybe mayonnaise dill.
On its own, I don't know what else they put in that.
A few other things.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry. I'm such a fucking un-American that I hate fucking mayonnaise. But Jesus Christ, can we get off this subject of mayonnaise?
Yes, we can.
Let's try this michelada.
Yes, it is. Oh, hey, it's time for Smear the Beer.
It's time for Smear the Beer. Well, Shawn already had one. He spoiled it on the way up here.
No, that's fine. So you're going to have to save your thing. So hold it up. Let's see it.
All right, so this is a chilada. It's a beer with tomato juice and... Traditionally, it's like a Bloody Mary.
Let me see this. Wow.
But
it's not just any chilada. It's Modelo Especial.
All right, so Budweiser has one. Modelo has one.
Miller
probably has one.
Dude, Hecho in Mexico.
Hecho
in Mexico. It says brewed in Mexico.
You white fucking motherfucker.
That's what it said. I just read what it says.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so it's supposed to be like a Bloody Mary.
Shawn, you in on this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally.
All right, add
so it's like a Bloody Mary.
It's a tall boy,
so I'm going to like it, so I'm going to end up drinking it anyway.
No, he's going to have the rest of it. So I don't like Bloody Marys. Do you like Bloody Marys, Justin? No. Shawn, Bloody Mary guy?
As long as it has alcohol in it, I'm usually pretty down.
Right. So the tomato juice.
That one's for you, Laura, by the way.
Tomato juice.
Hey, Laura.
That's his wife. So the
Laura, thanks for watching.
Tomato juice is the big turnoff for me because I don't know. I just can't drink that shit. Right.
Well, then maybe you should try a Caesar
or an aioli.
For an aioli, fuck your ass. So
But you're wondering, a Caesar's got Clamato instead of tomato.
Oh my God.
So hold on, no, don't smell it.
So smells like tomato.
I know, but here's, of course
so
it does.
bad.
But here's what I'd like to do if we could.
All right, you researching Chat GPTing this shit?
No, I already wrote it down.
All right.
All right. So some things I want to kind of, everybody takes a turn. We're going to start with smells. You already hit it. But let's start with the smell of the
Chelada.
Chelada. Smear the beer. Ready? Here
so
it goes.
It's a Chelada, but a Michelada is different. So
yeah, it's like a V8.
Dude, I fucking hate it already.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Justin, why are you getting all in there like...
Well, because, like, you know, you gotta, like...
How are you? You're a sommelier of fucking Chelada?
I'm someone.
To me, this smells like Robbie's suffering, so that's just, you know, all the better
he's
as far as I'm concerned.
I am. I'm just trying to get it.
He's going to hear about it on the ride home. I'm going to be like,
hot.
that was so fucking horrible. Like, I can't believe you drink this shit. Get it out of my car.
Right. So, basically, it's Michelob... it's Modelo and tomato sauce.
It's a light beer with tomato juice.
Yeah.
Traditionally supposed to have Worcestershire or soy sauce or lime juice,
chili
powder, some kind of powder.
I can smell some
like
sort of chili.
Like
sure.
Almost like you have to have the glass, you know, with the salt and everything like that. But
or the tagine.
Tagine.
Dude, we went to a wedding in Mexico, and it was on every drink you ordered.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just have a beer. No, tagine.
Yes. I'm good with the sugar and
They're
salt
just shoving Takis.
I don't want to shit myself
like
crazy tonight.
I'm
so,
good, thanks. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so
corn chips in
let's
my
hit it.
drink.
You already had one, so let's hit it. Rob, cheers, boys.
Fuck, man.
Smear the beer. Here we go.
I hate this
First
shit.
thing's gonna be about taste. First sip. Go ahead. First sip. Go.
All right, not that bad. Oh, okay, it's bad.
It's like,
how did you drink this?
It's kind of got like a Southern Gatorade flavor. You know, it's like
we called
Deep South Gatorade. You know?
we called Hunch Punch, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Hunch Punch? It's like a mix of like, so you have like Mountain Dew and all these liquors that you mix in with soda. It's like a white trash sangria. So this is like a white.
It sounds like something you'd fill up in a kiddie pool and get the neighborhood girls to wrestle in.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's college stuff.
So it's college
stuff. This is like a white trash Bloody Mary.
That's not white trash. It's made by Modelo. Hecho y Mexico.
Hecho y Mexico.
That's what it says. Especial.
Right there.
Fuck you and your Spanish, man. Like,
bro, it says especial.
It's not
special.
It's not special at all.
It feels unique. I've never had one, so therefore it is special to me. I feel like it.
It's still like drinking V8 with a tang.
Yeah, it's
like
tang.
That's
It's
all
Gatorade
it is.
V8. It's Gatorade.
I don't know where you get the Gatorade from. I don't know where you get the Gatorade from.
It's got kind of a Gatorade-y.
No, it's like a...
Yeah, I don't get the Gatorade thing either.
I feel like I should have been drinking it on the beach, but I'm in an ambulance at the beach because I've been drinking hard all day.
Because you drank too much cheladas?
These things are literally only worth, like, you've been up all fucking night, tanked as shit, and you need something to level out because you're about to go work a 10-hour shift in a hot kitchen. You chug one of these motherfuckers on the way into work.
So you get the...
Well, you're getting vegetables, you know, your vitamins.
Something... This is also, I read, like a daytime beer. Like you're grilling out, you have this.
No,
it's
a no-time beer.
I don't.
No time.
My dad orders this shit at fucking
this
bars.
This specific one or
cheladas? No, he orders the homemade shit. So they'll take
Clamato and
they'll take the regular tomato juice. They'll take the liquor. They'll take the sauces and the spices. Like, you know, think of it like as a white man's old fashioned. You know, like that's what he's getting. It's just, I don't like it. And like he's like, it's a Cuban thing, and I'm like, it's a fucking dirt trash fucking thing. Like,
it's certainly not an IPA.
No, well that's my flavor of choice for sure. But
so it kind of tastes like, you ever have like SpaghettiOs? You know what I'm saying?
Like rotten SpaghettiOs?
No. If you just take the sauce from the SpaghettiOs
and then you add some vodka
and put it in the shittiest beer ever made. Kind of tastes like that.
And add a squeeze of lime.
Yeah. And some, Did
you bring the lime from my car, or did you leave it in there?
Yeah, he brought it. No,
I got it. He brought a lime, yeah. He brought a lime for this.
It's not going to help.
For anything.
No. The only thing you can do with that is cut it open, just squeeze it in your eye fucking balls right now. Because it's like, I just don't want to see anything.
I used to brew beer, right? And I brewed Belgium-style beer, which is, super yeasty and, like, flavorful. I had to just load that shit up with citrus, like oranges, fucking cantaloupe, fucking like grapefruits, whatever. You throw it in there, it makes it taste better. That's what you need for this. It's just like some kind of citrus.
You need to cut it. It needs to be cut with a different flavor.
What if we blended it with vanilla ice cream?
Dude,
or
I would do anything for this. No. Aioli, fellas.
Sorry, put some
aioli.
Well, it would become an aioli once you added this.
Yeah, for sure. It would be a clamato aioli or
I'm going to drink this whole thing, but I don't want to. And it's giving me like agita. You know, like.
What is that?
Agita is like fucking heartburn.
Why don't you say heartburn?
Yeah, it feels better.
Is that like a Jewish term?
I think it's Yiddish. I think it's more Yiddish. Agita? Yeah. It might be Italian. I don't know. My mom says it, so that makes me think it's Italian, but she also says a lot of Jewish things, even though we're not Jewish.
Is your family's not half Jewish?
Nah, I mean, we're circumcised.
I know you're
that's
Catholic,
what you're asking. Yeah.
Just that half.
Yeah. The half that cuts off, that's...
Just a snippy.
Snippy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I keep going back for more, and then I have the sip, and I'm just like, I don't really want it.
See, and Sean's like down in the shit.
Well, Sean's,
but
he's a real man.
The next one I want to do is like imperial fucking beers, like the real.
I was gonna say, like, you guys talking about smear the beer and you bring a Modelo Chelada up here, like.
Well, last week we did fucking Michelob Ultra, so we were unprepared. I was kind of prepared for this.
I was very prepared.
No, you weren't.
I had multiple Michelob Ultras.
Those are right in there. Yeah,
right.
That's
not today.
That's right there.
Today,
it's all in there.
We can do Yingling flights. If you want them today. They're different.
We'll get some milk stouts, some fucking imperial IPAs, some imperial. I don't know. Just
so you want
horrible shit? You know what I'm saying?
This is pretty horrible.
I know it's fucking horrible. All right,
pretty horrible. I think that how about this? I think the new rule is that whoever just bring in a beer.
The guest brings in a beer.
No, you bring a beer.
He was drinking this on the way up, so that's kind of.
I know he was probably into it. So whose idea was this?
Mine.
Yeah. All right. So
my dad
I actually got the idea from him. I got in the car with him, and he had one. I was like, I'll go grab one.
I want some of those.
All right. So next time I'll okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10.
6.
Okay, that's actually favorable.
6.
6, not bad.
I'm like a 3.
It's not bad.
Why a 6 though?
Because it's not bad. It has good flavor. The tomato sauce or tomato juice or whatever adds it. It's a different kind of. It's not a beer, right?
It is. It's a beer. It's Modelo's a beer.
I would not call it a beer. It's like a mixed drink for me, maybe.
But I mean, it's certainly not a high noon.
It's not a cocktail. It's not a cocktail. If that's what you're saying.
No, it's not a mead either.
It's a 6. I can drink one of these.
Maybe. Yeah, I can drink like half of one of these, so I'm gonna give it a real generous fucking 2.
A hard 2.
A very generous 2. What about you?
Taking a hard 2?
I drink a couple of these a month, so like.
You're regular Chelada.
Yeah, I told you, man. It's fucking first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. These are solid, yo.
That works. It's a Bloody Mary.
Ice cold, right out of the fucking fridge. Hammer that bitch. Like, let's go.
And you do
room temperature, right? Room temperature.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe. It doesn't matter.
Do they only make tall boys?
No. I think they have 6-packs and other stuff.
Honestly, I don't know.
Budweiser, I know Budweiser does, and they have like a more lime one or a fruitier one.
Jesus, man, they got ones that are like strawberry and watermelon.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I love beer, but I don't want one that tastes like fucking watermelon.
Yeah, beer's not beer anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they make it whatever.
You ever had a Four Loko?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
never
that
had
shit.
one.
And like White Claws and Truly Punches.
Four Locos are outlawed now.
Oh, you're not allowed to have them.
I'm pretty sure they stopped making them.
Because why? They had like.
Because I think kids were dying.
Yeah, it's
really.
I think somebody got fucked up.
Energy drink and alcohol, so.
Like high end energy drink, like like 10 Red Bulls packed into one tiny little pocket, and then fucking like malt liquor, and they were selling this shit on purpose.
Blue raspberry and shit. Like
there
kids want that. Yeah,
there were these crazy fucking back to food thing. These crazy cats, what the hell were they on? I could probably look it up real fast. But they had a online cooking show where everything they cooked was with Four Loko. They made like Four Loko chili, Four Loko like roasted prime ribs. They did this shit for years doing this.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds Five Loko.
Sounds Five Loko.
Not into that. So one thing, though, in my research about you, I'm going to go back to Shawn real quick since he's our guest. In my limited research of you, because there's not a lot, you have a TikTok channel, but you don't post anything. So you just creep. You're a creeper on TikTok?
I creep on TikTok. Mostly I have a TikTok account because my wife is a big fan of TikTok, and she likes to send me videos of all kinds of shit. And ergo, I can't watch it without the app.
Right.
Hence the app.
So yours is just the app. The other thing I noticed, too, is that when I did look at your Facebook, you had a birthday 2 years ago. Happy birthday 2 years ago.
Thank you.
But you put a thing.
I'm pretty sure he has a birthday every year.
Yeah, but I'm talking about 2 years specifically, 2023. Your post, it looked like you said you wanted to raise, instead of birthday gifts, raise money for books like Me Inc.
Books Like Me Inc.
So talk to me about that. That's really cool. I never even heard of that.
So Books Like Me Inc. is in fact a friend of ours, old coworker, Megan Barnes. You remember her?
I remember
she
Megan.
was the pastry chef at the job that we currently work at now. Her and her wife and their 2 kids run a nonprofit book collection where they specialize in quite literally books like me. They're about, kids with same-sex parents, kids with 2 different dads, just kind of off the beaten path, outside of, I'm not going to say outside of the norm, but things non-traditional things that to help make all kids feel included, and all of these books are geared towards that. And they raise awareness, and they raise money, and they buy hundreds upon hundreds, sometimes thousands of these books, and they disperse them to kids in schools, get them into the local libraries. They do a lot of stuff like that. So these guys are the bread and butter of what the future and society should and could be like.
Sure.
So I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of promoting that type of stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. Again, I thought it was cool because it was the only post you had.
It was the only thing that needed to be had.
And then there was something from like 2018. It was like you laying in the beach or something.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I've been there.
We're not.
You guys don't post.
I'm trying to get up on social media stuff and like posting, but we're old. Like, you're what, 50? I'm 41. You're 45.
No way. Are you? I mean, if you don't mind, you're not 50.
I will be 49 in December.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not 50.
That's not.
So
50.
Rob,
right, I'm sorry.
That's no way oldie, bro. He's just Mayo. Yeah,
for now.
That's not that old. I'm gonna be 43 next month. That's not old. I look at 48, but also I have 3 older brothers. So like when I look at people in that age group, I just assume this is something, and I should probably go talk to somebody about this. So I'm sure there's some sort of psychological thing. I don't see age in
people.
Yeah. No, obviously I see age. Like, I'm not saying like I'm not coming out as a pedo. Like, dude.
No,
I see age. There's kids,
it's
but even kids that are like 19 and 20, I'm like, oh, they're 16. Like, I have this weird. I don't understand the gauge of age. Does that make sense?
How people act, I think. Like,
no, dude.
Like, even your look. Like, my brother, he looks fucking old. Yeah. Danny, sorry, but like.
Your brother's a dick.
So it just I think it's an experience thing. Like, and we talked about this before. Like Cheers, like when they filmed Cheers, Ted Danson was 35. He looked like he was fucking 40 or 50. When he filmed that shit. Like, it's just, I think it's a experience thing and like a gauge of how you treat certain things in life. Maybe.
I don't know, man.
I think Justin's talking specifically like just face value looks of people.
Yeah.
And I mean, with the advent again of social media and, people progressing a little bit faster and further than we did as kids.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was 16, I probably looked like I was 12. I mean, it took me 30 fucking years to grow this.
I still can't grow this.
Oh, that's real?
It is real. It is real.
I know, baby face over here.
I know.
Dude, it's gonna hit you hard, bro.
You're
gonna turn 40. You're gonna turn 40.
I hope I wake up. I'm
ready to fuck.
And there's just hair everywhere. Like, what'd you call it? Like your brown sugar?
Oh yeah, a little bit of brown sugar. Now it's like I'm a silver fox. I'm like silverback, dude. I got more silver than back though.
I mean, like a buddy of mine used to say, you can trust a dick with gray hair on it.
Yeah,
that's real.
That's
life.
Called wisdom. That's called a wise dick.
It's a wise dick.
It's a Sherlock Holmes of dicks. But I don't want to. I peeled away too fast from the charity thing. The charity thing's really, really cool. I'd never seen that. I think it's rad. It's funny growing up the way that we did, where that wasn't necessarily as common. And now I have children that are asking me questions. Case in point, my daughter goes to a preschool, and she has a friend, and the friend's got 2 moms. Right. Sure. And that's like in my family and my immediate family with my wife and my 2 kids, that was like our first really experience with it outside of TV or just cultural stuff. And so inevitably the question comes up. It's just like from a 4-year-old, wow, how come they don't have a dad? And I go, well, some people don't have dads.
Yeah, it's normal.
Totally fine.
It's fine.
It just is what it is. And then it comes from the 7-year-old who's just like, yeah, but I thought it takes a guy and a girl to have to make a baby. And I go, yeah, that's true too. And it's complicated. And now we're mixing science in here a little bit.
Now we're talking about
now
in vitro fertilization.
And so thankfully, not thankfully, but my sister, my younger sister rather went through that. So that conversation's not that odd to have.
Sure.
It's just odd to have with a 7 and a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Because it's like we're adults, and even for me, it's like
I think it's incredible weird. That you have a 7 and a 4-year-old that are willing to ask these questions. That they want to know that.
That's, Well, so thank you. Yeah. So what we're trying to do again, my wife's the most amazing things happened for me, which is my wife's Chinese, half Chinese, but she looks Chinese, right? And so therefore, my children are biracial, and her father's 100% Chinese, and we just had dinner with him last night, and my kids have never noticed. It's like not a thing.
Did you know he's half Japanese? Are you half Japanese? Yeah. Half Japanese.
I think I'm turning Japanese. Again, but you just don't notice those things, and so that leads me to like children don't.
They don't see it.
I assume all children, I'm using only my children as the basis for this statement, but like they don't know. They don't care. It's not a thing. We adults download that shit to kids. Any kind of biases, any kind of stereotypes, any kind of bigotry. All that shit's downloaded.
It's not
in my experience,
and I think with kids, it's
because
not like,
we're just like these conversations. We leave it open to and we believe what we believe. I do go to church. I am a Christian, but like I'm not like everybody. Nah. We're just like this is happening. Life is happening around us. It's totally fine.
Yeah, and
it's like it's interesting. So when I see that, I don't go not only as a father but as a Christian. I don't go. Ugh. I go, dude, that's really fucking cool, man. Because these are people. Like this is part of the human experience, man. Like it's no longer the 1950s.
I think that
we're trying to have a fucking society.
Yeah, it's like this is culture.
With our upbringing, it's more
so
like
cheers, really cool stuff.
It's more like an ignorance, like when we were
brought
fear
up, is what it is.
And these kids are being raised not having that.
Without fear,
without ignorance,
without persecution. It's a form of persecution.
Like this should be wrong or this, because like. I have Wojo's son is 18 and he's like a trans or whatever. And
does his own
does his own thing or
is he trans, non-binary or something like that?
I am not sure exactly what he is, but I know that he likes to do his own thing. And when I raise my kids and I talk to them about like people with like 2 dads, 2 moms, not a big deal. So, but growing up,
it's not a big deal, but it's just different because those weren't that wasn't happening when I was 4 and 7, and maybe it was, but it wasn't like
growing up.
There wasn't book clubs,
right?
Growing up for us,
we weren't talking about it.
Growing up for us was different because it was that I think predicated on like that 50s mentality of, this is the way it should be.
Yeah, the atomic family or whatever.
2.5 kids. Mother, father, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of just, like, grown into this whole, like, it's whatever it wants to be. Yeah. So, I mean,
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I would handle it as a father. If my kids were that way, but like it would just be handle it. It would be fine.
Yeah, I think so. Not to get all philosophical, because what is love? Love is unconditional, which means without condition. So if and when any of our children come to us with whatever they come to us with, I murdered somebody, I broke a king, I'm gay, I'm whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, okay. Some are better than others. Obviously, murdering and being gay is very different. I'm not comparing the two, but my point is that like you love them unconditionally and you deal with it. Like,
and that I don't think that was prevalent in the 50s and 60s. Like,
no, there was a status
love.
quo.
It was just like, this is the way it is, and this is the way it has to be.
Right.
So it's grown to, adjusting and adopting to viewpoints.
Sure. I just think it's
I like it.
I'm open to it.
I love it.
I'm open to it. Like, I think that if it all leads to if it all leads to the end of this polarization of people, because going back to something earlier we said is like when we were talking about coaching people up, is like we're all human beings, dude.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit where you came from, your mom, dad? None of this shit really matters at the end of the day. Like, you're a human being. I'm a human being. You're a human being. Some of us like this shit, some of us don't like this shit, and that's fine. Don't really like, I'm not going to buy one, right? But, like, that doesn't mean that I should be treated different or whatever, blah, blah. I don't want to derail. I guess what I'm getting at is...
That also ties into our, like, chef life, right?
Yeah.
Because back in the day, it was, like, cut and dry, like, you have to do this. This is the way that it should be. And now, like, if you can feel the same way as I am, Shawn, like, when you have these kids that you have to, we talked about adjusting to personalities and, like, nurturing people in a certain way. It used to be just cut and dry. Like, this is the way it is. This is the way it has to be. But now,
I used to love hearing, my friends becoming parents be like, my kid's never going to fucking smoke weed. All right, Stephanie, whatever you fucking say.
Yeah. So
sure, bitch.
We have to make these adjustments. Sure. We have to make these adjustments to people, and these kids are growing up, the kids that we train to be chefs, right? Successful people in the industry. Like, they're now learning, like, it's not like a Bourdain type of atmosphere anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bourdain was like,
like Ramsay, like Gordon Ramsay, like super, like, you're a fucking idiot. Go
right. It was like accosting people and like.
Yeah. That guy's an
actor.
That
still happens.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, like, as far as like training people and getting people to love what they do, you have to facilitate. To people's feelings. Yeah. Which is hard now, I guess, for us.
Because we come from a generation of, like, what are feelings?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The first time I had a feeling, my son was born. Gay. Actually, I take it. I'll go back.
It's gay.
Everything was gay.
Everything was fucking gay.
Everything was gay.
Or retarded.
Or retarded. Thank you.
Or retarded. Right. You weren't allowed to complain, or it was
I'll give you something to fucking complain
about.
Right,
it was a whole generation, a couple of gens of just suck it up. It's like, shit happens, get over it.
The woke culture has kind of brought that on, and if that's the way that people are going and things are going, like, fuck, get on board, I guess. Like, we gotta.
Well, hold on. So stand by. So a blanket statement. I don't think that we should all, anytime a kid. How old are your children? I'm sorry, Shawn.
My oldest is 38, and my youngest is 35.
Okay, so you're long removed from the point I'm about to make, but you'll get it, because kids are kids. Dude, like, we came from when a kid falls down, no worries, get back up. Everybody falls down, right? And then what seemingly has happened with, like, the latest couple of gens of parents is that, like, you get down on your knee and you go, hey, yeah, so I can feel that you're feeling feelings. And feelings are feels. And that feels. So how are you feeling? Like, do you want to talk about it? And sometimes, I'm not completely dismissing that, but sometimes for kids, get the fuck up.
Fuck up, man. Like, why are you crying?
Yeah, do it.
You're not. Are you bleeding?
You got to get through.
But did you die though?
Yeah. Did you die?
Because we grew up. Did you die?
You scraped your knee. I don't know. It's pretty far from your heart. I think you'll survive.
I think you're gonna make it. Now again, it's not without any kind of sensitivity or empathy at all. But it's just like, yo, yeah, that sucks, dude. I'm so sorry that happened. Let's get a paper towel. Spit on her, put some fucking water on that shit, put it on there.
Get your mom to spit on this napkin because that heals everything.
Dude, biffed it. No parents around, biffed it. There was a piece of rock. I pulled it out. I got back on my bike and went home. My mom was like, "What happened to your elbow?" I was like, "Oh, I fell down on the bike." She was like, "Put some water on it." You know, like there was no like, oh, "Are you okay?" There was no. We didn't grow up that way. And I'm not judging one against the other. I'm just making the observation of that it's different. And I think that, and we talked about this on a previous episode, is that like hard men create soft times, soft times create soft men, which create hard times, right? Yeah. So it's like we're in the soft men, which is going to create hard times because going back to the kitchen, it's tough out in there in that kitchen.
That's hard in there
it's
for
hectic. A pimp. Yeah.
You got
hose up, pimps up, hose down.
Head on a swivel type of shit.
No, it's tough.
It was a cockfight, and I appreciate you guys for doing that shit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fast paced. It's happening. Head on a swivel. It's aggressive.
I think it's more like
it's aggressive because everybody's emotions are heightened.
It's in your face type shit.
It's in your face.
Like you have to deal with it when it happens and not dwell on it. Like, and that's a lot of the kids have now.
Right, but when you don't have your manager or the head kitchen coming in going, "Hey, man, so we were in the weeds there.
Are you okay?"
Hey.
Cry daddy.
Hey, cry daddy. Why don't you take the day, cry daddy? No, right?
Yeah. No,
we don't come back tomorrow. You can just make and plate
maybe
do
desserts.
Hey, listen. Maybe you can just work on that A-frame menu. Are you good with chalk? Maybe you can just draw the menu.
I know you like to draw, front. So make some pretty
hit the windows,
rose petals, and
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not shitting on having emotions, and I'm not shitting on having breakdowns.
My wife does that a lot, though. Like.
Coddling. It's called coddling.
Catering to the kids and not making. Dude, my 18-year-old, that's the worst. I'm like, you're 18 now, so do shit. Like, get shit done.
Sort your shit out.
I'm not
but the foundation's
I'm not here to ask you what you want. I'm here to say, do you want this? Right. Let's do this. Like, let's get it done.
Right.
But you have to know.
I'll get shit for this, but I'll use Charlie, beautiful Charlie, as an example. Hi, love. Okay. So it's rewarding positive behavior. She gets disciplined verbally and by not like petting her, right? And so like similar to children, and again, I'll probably catch shit on this, but what the point I'm trying to make is that like, yo, we're all going to fuck up. I'm not going to punish you for fucking up, but here's the expectation that I want from you as my child, as a child in the world. I want you to behave a certain way. Fuck up all you want, right? But like, when your mom says, "Hey, do this thing," one time she's asking you. She's not asking you 3 times, right? Because 3 times, now I'm here. And guess what you're doing? You're doing this and this and this and this because I'm just trying to. What I'm trying to do is instill a respect for your mother, number 1, but number 2 of like, yo, bro, this is a community. This house don't run on fucking hopes and dreams and Cheerios, man. Like, all of us are out here working fucking...
Set you up.
Some of us are out here sucking dick for Coke. So you can have... You know,
I'm turning tricks.
Not me.
I'm turning tricks out here.
And not my wife.
Certainly not me. Definitely
no, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we're out here working our fucking asses off. I'm not taking shit at work and then coming home and taking shit from you. You're fucking 7 years old.
Fucking 7.
You just learned to wipe your ass. You gonna give me shit? I don't think so, dude.
Sorry, I wipe my own ass.
And not to be again.
I can easily not feed you tonight. It only becomes illegal after a certain amount of time when you start to decay.
Yep. Right, exactly right.
That's where my
18 And even if they come, I'm a better liar than you are. Who are they gonna believe, me or you? You're a horrible liar.
You're a horrible liar. You get caught every time.
Try to tell me you brushed your teeth, bitch. You did not brush your teeth. Get your ass back in there, brush your fucking teeth. Anyway, we derailed. That's a tangent. And that's why it's called Alltangent.
I do like tangents.
All right, so cheers to that. And the episode, the chiladas. Let's go. Sean's already downed his because he loves this shit.
Thank you so much for being here.
Sean, thank you. First guest.
Yeah, first guest.
Felt
good.
Excelsior.
I enjoyed it.
It's great.
I'm enjoying it.
I told him, I was like, repeat guest maybe? Yeah.
No,
well, I mean, we barely talked about food and restaurants, to be honest.
I told you it was gonna just like spawn off.
First of all, you guys have the shittiest memory. The whole 1.5. I've been watching the Cluck for 1.5 hours. We talked about the restaurant biz.
The other 3 hours we were going to be rung back in. So
I told you it was a guideline, motherfucker. It was a guideline where we were going to be.
Guideline, really.
Okay, I'll bring it back in. So basically, we learned that kitchens are chaos and fight clubs and knife fights.
And nobody talks about Fight Club at all. Right? Nobody talks about
and feelings.
No, we do a lot of talking about.
And if you learned anything, you don't put hot oil in a fucking pickle bucket.
And it's called aioli, not mayonnaise, bitch.
And if we learned anything else, fuck your ranch, okay? Fuck your ranch. And if we learned anything else, what the hell's a medium hard egg? We don't know.
Yeah. If somebody figures it out, let me know.
If you don't know what it is, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Fuck you. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Smash that like and subscribe. Button,
why are you telling me?
I don't know. Smash that like and subscribe button.
No, you gotta work on that.
I fucking hate that.
Well, then you must not like money.
Hold on, we're getting paid for this?
No. Nobody's getting paid for this.
No, this is labor of love shit. Yeah, good show.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Fun times. All right.
Do your ears hurt? Because my ears fucking hurt.
Yeah, sometimes they hug your ears. That's fine.
I have these fucking headphones.
No, they don't hurt. All right.
I got big ones. That's why it hurts.
Hey, are you all right?